Uh, the year 2020 was very difficult year. But good thing was it brought number of opportunities also. So if we go back, all of a sudden national lockdown was announced and schools were no exception. If I go back and recall, we changed our teaching from physical to virtual. And I think it was for the first time for all of us. But we at KNPS were better placed in comparison to others, as all of us got training how to use Microsoft Teams. I can still remember the last day. So I think it was the second last day. Ma'am was on leave. She said that we need to have coordinators meeting on Teams. And then what we did, we said that, okay, fine, from this 10th and 12th, these classes will be given training, rather hands-on session that how to go about if we have to have online classes. I can still remember for commerce, we had this computer lab, third floor. Still, all these things flashing. I can just visualize all these things. I'm just becoming a bit nostalgic also. That Gurpreet ma'am was there. She was telling, she was very patient and telling all the students, do this, and we were having hands-on practice. So this is how we started that how to use Microsoft Teams. Then schools were closed down and we knew that how to use these teams. At home, we prepared our lessons and using these Microsoft Teams, we conducted demo sessions where we were telling our colleagues that this is how you can make your presentation better. Everybody was very receptive. So they were, if somebody was telling your pronunciation is not right, so we were very receptive. Yes, how to pronounce it, all these things. So these things were done, and then ultimately on 2nd of April 2020, we started teaching online virtually. So now you know that this questions or questioning, or we say that critical thinking, or to judge whatever I have taught, whether it has been learned by the students or not. So that questioning is a very important part of teaching. So then while we were preparing our lessons, so in the lessons itself, in the slides, we put questions and then asked the students to write answers, and they were very quick in writing those answers in the chat window. And I can still remember all of us, means if it is a commerce group or a science group or 9th or 10th, all the teachers were there and they were telling students, you have done very well, all type of things. So we started questions, putting the question in the slide and having the answers in the chat windows.
After successfully starting our online classes, then we had $1 million question in front of us. That was how to evaluate, how to assess the students formally. And here our IT team came to our rescue and guided us to use various tools like MS Forms, Kahoot, Wakelet, and Adobe, though all of us were already familiar to PowerPoint and Sway. So we have used these tools for our first term assessment to gauge the learning of our students. And surprisingly, we have used all these tools in such an impactful manner that today we are in a position to even assess these tools and share our feedback with you all.
So it was just yesterday when we were just learning that how to prepare this Microsoft Forms and quizzes, how to do it. And today, I don't know really how to express that we are analyzing these tools. See, the person who doesn't know how to frame the question, but now in a position, maybe after 9 months, analyzing that which are the things which are good and what are the negative points of these tools. I think it is a big achievement. So talking about MS Form quizzes, everybody has used it. These I know that everybody will agree with me. These are very easy to use. If I talk about students, they always wanted, I have given the test, please tell me marks, please tell me marks. So here immediate feedback can be provided if we go to the settings and we click show responses. Time management, because we can set the timings for the test also. And then again an ease for the teachers, if because everybody is aware that even for board classes 25 to 30% of the paper will be objective type. So in some cases it is 25, it is 30, and in some cases it is more than 30 also. So objective type questions, these are checked automatically. We can give the answer and then it is checked automatically. Another thing, I have prepared a test. Then it came to my mind, no, I should have put this question in place of this, or I should have framed this question in a much better way. So then there is an option, we can edit this Microsoft Forms at any time. Not an issue, you have prepared it, created a link, you still wanted to edit, you can edit it. Next question, as we were telling that while we are teaching, we just wanted to know how much has been grabbed by the students, how much they have learned, what are we can say, what are the issues, problems, which are the topics they couldn't understand. So here again another option, that is question wise analysis. Suppose I have put 10 questions in Microsoft Forms, it gives me question wise analysis. Suppose 100 students have appeared for the test, it tells me question number suppose 5, that 60% students have done it rightly and 40% have given the wrong answer. So then it is a wake up call for me that this topic I need to redo it. So I can again go to the class, revise the topic, reconduct the test, and I can see whether yes, there is some improvement or not. The next question was, while we are giving these Microsoft Forms, who can answer these questions? So here again go to the settings. If we wanted this question paper should be accessible only to the students from the organization, we can take that. Number two, sometimes we feel that if student go for this paper once, he sees the answers and then he can redo the test. But here again, the plus point of Microsoft Form is we can just go to the settings and we can say that only one response. So once it is done, so from the same ID, student cannot do it next time. So these are the things, if I see means Microsoft Forms, it is a very good thing to happen. And when we say analyze, so we need to go for both positives and negatives. If I try to see the negatives, I don't find any negative for this quiz part. Everything, all those features which we teacher feel, which we teacher think, all those features are already there in this quiz. We can assign marks also, everything can be done.
Talking about Kahoot, it's a very simple way to organize quizzes and games. The evaluation is done in a fun-loving process. The students really enjoy it as it's an energetic and lively platform. And at the same time, it gives the real-time experiences through the visual background and the music that really gives the students a feeling of a KBC show also. So even a majority of the students, when we looked into their Wakelet report card, the feedback which was supposed to be provided by the students about the favorite tools which they have used during their first term assessment, they have mentioned it. Majority of them rather mentioned it that their favorite tool was Kahoot.
So as ma'am said that it is that background music can be there, but I have a different opinion. So if I talk about that background music, it is a very that subjective term. It varies from person to person. For some, it may be that concentration booster. For some, it may be that adding that fun part, but for others, it may be a distraction. So for me, that is one of the limitations of Kahoot. Number two, as I was telling you in Microsoft Forms, once that is done, if we have put take that only we need to accept responses only once. But here in Kahoot, there is an issue. Number of attempts cannot be restricted. So what we have seen practically is sometimes students do what? They attempt the quiz with a different name, note down all the answers, then attempt the quiz because they know all the answers with the registered name, and then although they don't know all the answers, but they are able to get those 100% marks. So for me, this seems to be the limitation.
So if we talk about the students, students were given a training on how to use Wakelet, Sway, Adobe, and PowerPoint presentation. So once they had the hands-on sessions, we as teachers assigned the projects and the topics to our students in groups, and this mode of assessment helped in improving the 21st century learning skills of our students, focusing on creativity, collaboration, communication, and critical thinking. So they had the thorough knowledge of the assigned topics. Obviously, they must have researched or searched on the topic a lot, and then they had put up their work for their respective subjects. And above all, their IT skills were honed in the first term assessment when they used all these tools practically, and they had made their presentations using all these tools. And now, looking through this, our first term assessment experience, now comes the question, that is, what about our final assessment, our final examination? If they were to be conducted online, then which platforms and why we should pick up any online platform? So we need to deliberate.
So if I talk about classes 9th and 11th, if final assessment, as we know that we don't know what is there in store for future. So if it is to be conducted online, so then the first thing is marks distribution in terms of theory and practical. If I talk about these subjects of classes 9th and 11th, so most of the subjects are, rather all the subjects are divided into two parts. It may be 80-20, it may be 70-30, and maybe in case of, if I talk about artificial intelligence, it may be 50-50 also. So if we are to talk about final assessment or final examination, so we need to divide it into two parts. How to go for theory papers, that may be for 80 marks, 70 marks or 50 marks, and how to go for these practical examinations, that is maybe for 20 marks, maybe for 30 marks, and maybe of 50 marks also. So if I talk about this, almost all the subjects, accountancy, economics, business studies, history, political science, web applications, mass media, media, English, mathematics, physics, chemistry, biology, food nutrition and dietetics. If I talk about class 9th, mathematics, science, social science, all the three languages, Hindi, English, Punjabi, artificial intelligence. So all this, if we talk about then physical education, painting, all this have this element of theory and practical examinations. So here in this, if I talk about practicals or internal assessment, barring this English and mathematics, where they go for internal assessment, in all the other cases, we need to prepare files. If I talk about files, again, as Kiran ma'am has said, that we means here teachers and students. We were trained in the use of PowerPoint, then Sway, then Wakelet, then Adobe. So we need to have those files. We can have the soft copy. All the files can be in the form of a soft copy by using all these different platforms. Then the second component of these practicals is the Viva. And in the Viva, we can use live interactions. Most of us have used in the first assessment also, and that is a tried and tested method, and that everybody praised during the staff meeting also, that it was a very, very good tool to be used, and that gives that feeling of one-to-one interaction as if we are in the school itself, right? So then, if I talk about this accountancy, economics, business studies, history, and political science, here they have these two components, that is file plus Viva, where we can have use those tools, plus we can go for this live interaction. If I talk about English, so again live interaction can be used for those speaking skills. If I talk about web applications or media, so then what can be done, because they need to perform the practicals on their devices. They can perform the practicals on their devices and can share the screen by using these Microsoft Teams, and teachers can easily see that. If I talk about the physics, chemistry, and biology, so they are using virtual labs. So while they are to go for practicals, maybe that Rajiv sir may correct me if I'm wrong. They may switch the roles. Means simulation can again be done. Now teachers are doing the practicals, students are watching, and their students can do those practicals, and teachers can assess them. If I talk about class 9th, so if I take the languages first, so here Hindi, Punjabi, English, they talk about again project and ASL. So again the same way, project work is a soft copy by using those platforms. It may be PowerPoint, Sway, Adobe, uh, or Wakelet, and those live interactions can be used for those speaking skills. If I talk about mathematics, science, social science, AI, in all these things, that practical file project work is there, and for the project work again soft copy may be used. Now come the question of painting. Now here in case of painting, it is the other way around. Here 70 marks is the practical and 30 marks is the theory. So this practical part is further divided into three parts. One is the portfolio, other is on the spot painting, and third is Viva. So for portfolio, already students have prepared their work, so they can make a soft copy, maybe PDF, and can be shared with the students. For Viva, live interactions can be used, and for on the spot painting, they can switch on their cameras and can do their paintings. Teachers can see that, and then they can give those marks. Now we come to this physical education. Now again in physical education, 30 marks, when we talk about file and Viva, the same things can be used. And when we talk about the ground part, so there if we see every year we see for these classes, 11th and 12th, they go for this 100-meter, then shot put, then discus throw, all these things are done. But these can be easily replaced with those yoga activities or maybe aerobics. Those can be done in the luxuries of their houses. They can switch on the cameras, and then while switching on the cameras, they can perform all these activities, and teachers can easily assess them. I don't find there would be any issue. So it is this is how we can go for the practicals for those 20 marks or those for 30 marks.
So for the written assessment, we deliberated a lot. So when I say we here, I mean to say Manjinder ma'am and me only. so we had lots of deliberation what to do about this written assessment, and then we felt that instead of conducting 70 or 80 marks paper at one go, we may divide this one paper into 2 or 3 parts. So we may go for this division on the basis of the type of questions we have. We have this type of like MCQs or objective or very short or long answer type questions depending on the format of the different subjects. So we can go for that. And when we go for the written assessment, we feel that for MCQs and objective type, MS Form quiz is the best option. So it's going to cover our 25 to 30% weightage of the written assessment in the form of objective or MCQs, as I said. So for very short or the long answer type, we can go for the test portal. Plus, we can pick and choose the tools which are to be deliberated in these 3 days. So the various workshops we are going to have. So we can pick and choose as per the requirement of our each and every subject, and we can decide accordingly. Yes, now the house is open for your suggestions. Your suggestions are most welcome, please. So you can unmute or you can share through the chat window. Either way, please. We are waiting. If you want to add on to something, or if you feel that we missed on something, you can contribute, please.
So Rajiv sir, your comments, please.
Yes, ma'am. Good afternoon. Am I audible, ma'am?
Yes, you are.
Yes, ma'am. It's whatever is discussed about. It's all the refresh. We have got refreshed about all the tools, and ma'am, Banila ma'am and Kiran ma'am have very nicely expressed all the tools, their importance, and where we can use them. And of course, in case of practicals, Manjinder ma'am said it correctly. For the desktop version, we can definitely tell our students to go for the stimulation, and we can assess them online as well for the practical aspect. And yes, ma'am, for the coming tools means test portal and other tools, we'll look into it when we see all the demos, and then we'll definitely choose for the best one for a particular type of assessment. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. These two girls were given the topic that analyze the tools which we have used for evaluation and can we do it for you. How can we do it when it comes to the final version, final evaluation? So we have somebody who's raised their hand. Please unmute yourself and put the question.
Good afternoon, ma'am. This is Vibha here.
Yes, Vibha.
I just, ma'am, want to ask about the languages like Hindi and Punjabi, where students are unable to type. And in case of even mathematics, if they solve the questions online, they have to means they have to go to Dropbox again and again to get that symbol. And in case of science, in some cases of science also, ma'am. So there we face a problem that how students will do in these subjects, ma'am.
Yeah, we look for answers from the experts of the day, please, the presenters of the day.
Thank you, Vibha ma'am. So if I talk about that, how to go for this in MS Form, so they have said that we can upload those images also, and in test portal, if I talk about that day, if we can recall all of us, because whatever we have read from that, they have given a number of symbols options are there, but you know that when we start, if I go back maybe that 40 years or 42 years when I started going to school, for me this writing A or UDA, that was the most difficult thing in my life. But now I say it is a child's play. So the way we taught the students that how to use Wakelet, how to use Adobe, the same way we just look up to this IT department, how they can help us, how they can train the students. We might be having sessions. It may be that if it is an issue, because we would be revising during the periods, it may be during that those well-being calls, students may be called, that we can go to this one of the English links where they can be trained how they would be using these symbols. And as far as Hindi and Punjabi is concerned, again, we might have to go back to Amandeep sir or Tajinder ma'am, that as if I can recall again, I'm coming back. So while we started this typing of question papers, while we were in school, it was a big issue that how to type a question paper. It is very, very difficult. We cannot do this. But I still remember that Biva ma'am was telling everybody it is very easy tool. You go to, I can, if I'm wrong, ma'am. So you said that go to this Google and then you can just speak it out and then it will be typed automatically. So such type of practice is required. It cannot stop us from using if we say it is difficult. But the thing is maybe that Tejinder ma'am or Amandeep sir is would be in a better position to guide us. So for me that we require practice. Thank you.
You know what? The future is all about typing symbols yourself. If we can teach our children to master these skills of sitting for online examination, आप सब मुझसे नाराज होंगे, बच्चे भी नाराज होंगे, but when you would look back, you will be saying, so the children would be happy because this is the future. This is the way it's going to happen, even if there's pandemic or no pandemic. Online empowerment would be, the new normal as such. So we should still think over and work on it, and I'm sure we'll find some ways to go about. We can think of. Thank you so much for that wonderful answer and a wonderful question by Vibha. Yes, Nitin, what have you to say, please? Quickly.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon. Your comments on this?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, on for that the same question was from my side, ma'am. On the day when we were trained regarding this new app that is yes, ma'am, Test Pro. So the language problem was there, ma'am, and in chemistry we have some equations that is a lot of practice is required from the student. And I have also my hand-on session on Test Pro, and I was searching for Punjabi, and the same question I have asked from Amandeep sir, how we can do regarding language. So, ma'am, the answer was that is we can share the pic also. And that was the same like as we have done for the MS form also, ma'am. And otherwise, it is somewhat we can say difficult for the student to type the language, but with the practice, I think they can have their good hand on this app, ma'am.
I remember ਸਿਮਰਜੀਤ ਸਿੰਘ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਤੋਂ ਵੱਧ ਖੁਸ਼ੀ ਤਾਂ ਜਦ ਹੋਈ ਤੇ ਬੱਚੇ ਨੇ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਹੀ ਆਪਣਾ ਪ੍ਰੈਜੈਂਟੇਸ਼ਨ ਦਿੱਤਾ। ਅਸੀਂ ਸੋਚਦੇ ਥੇ ਕਿੱਦਾਂ ਕਰਨਗੇ, ਪਰ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਨੇ ਕੀਤਾ। So we underestimate our children. We take longer time to learn, but the children learn faster. That's what I perceive and think of. Maybe I am wrong. I'm not always right. I might be wrong. But given a challenge to the children, they're open to taking challenge. So maybe it might work. Empower hone dije bete. Academics will always be covered. We will bridge up the gaps of not learning, where learning has hampered or slowed down or something. But let them be perfect when it comes to IT skills, because that is the future. That's what children need to know. Our students would be far ahead compared to other students where they're not doing all these things. So it's good if we go for it. Anyway, thank you, Nitin. That's your concern is justified, and I'm sure it's all for the students we're talking about. Now over to Amrita. Amrita, what have you to say?
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon.
This is ma'am. My concern is also regarding the mathematics paper, and as you said, ma'am, it's very easy for the students to learn new things rather than the teachers. So if we can give some sort of training session to the students, I think the problem will be sorted out. And yes, one more thing which comes in my mind is regarding the internet issue, ma'am. So students during the exam, they are facing a lot of internet issue. So when we have started very early, we have started by telling the students that you just write the question on a sheet of paper and upload it in the forms, in Microsoft Forms. But at that time, ma'am, we faced a lot of difficulty because students were not able to upload the pictures. So that is also one thing which we need to keep in mind, that at that particular time, the internet connectivity needs to be very strong from the student side as well. So that was also one of the things which I want to mention. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. So thank you, Arvind. Your concerns are very genuine. Internet issues and challenges are always there. We need to please start telling the children, upgrade your pack, upgrade your pack. You have to sit for all the 3 examination, upgrade your pack. Nahi chalega, cut karo expenditure anywhere else and everywhere else. But please be equipped. बोलो फाइनल एग्जामिनेशन ऑनलाइन लेना अपने अपग्रेड करो कर लेंगे बच्चे वो ध्यान से यूज करिए सो वी शुड लुक इनटू इट बट इंटरनेट so we can't help it. If it happens, we'll have to take it in a stride. Developing countries, ये problems आती हैं. चलो, Amrita, your feedback, please.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon.
Yes, ma'am. The points which we have discussed are very, very important. Yes, hands-on, the way we are having our workshops, even students can be given such workshops so that they can have hand-on practice in their periods or in virtual hours, ma'am. So hand-on sessions are required, what I believe that the way we are having it. So new tools can be taught to students, ma'am, the way we are learning.
Chalo, good. Now, Upasana, please sum up all that has happened in this session.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon, Beta.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you very much to all of us for, this sessions. We are thankful to Maninder ma'am and Kiran ma'am for bringing up the MS Forms, how we create a quiz. So they've shared with us how we moved on from, we have moved on from strength to strength, as rightly said, walking down the memory lane. And yes, ma'am, the tools, the settings we all use now, we are pretty comfortable how we started with a lot of, challenges. But here, if I have to just say personally, I love the way the analysis part of it, when it shows the pie chart. So when I have to discuss the general or the result with my students, so I just take up a question and tell them that, look, 70% of you could answer this. And I had given a question in the last December test. It was how, if, it was a subjective question, subjective as in that they had to imagine something in a particular role. So they had to write. So then I discussed this, like, that's a very good feature, which is the pie chart, which is the analysis of each question, talking about the same. And yes, it's a powerful tool, but as all our colleagues have shared their challenges regarding the uploading of pictures, I'm sure something will come up. Our students, no doubt, ma'am, they are much, much better in the IT skills, and the learning power is much more than all of us. We shall soon, ma'am, come to a better this thing. No doubt we are working a lot, ma'am, on the same. And it's a wonderful tool, so to say, the MS Forms, ma'am. And yes, as said, Kahoot students have enjoyed a lot. It's a quiz sort of, quick thing, you can say, a quick answer, and a pretty interesting and a colorful tool for them. So that's it, ma'am.
Thank you, Upasana. So we were supposed to give a presentation on Mentimeter today. And Mentimeter has everything which MS Form has, which Kahoot has, and many more variety of questions can be put into the question using Mentimeter. Maybe we'll do it in a day or two because of the important points which I've cropped up. And now over to Balpreet and Amrita for the next session, please.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon. Yes.
I'm sorry, ma'am. Actually, मुझे raise hand की option नहीं आती. So that's why. Ma'am,
Oh.
actually, I'm having one solution regarding the typing of mathematics. So if you want, ma'am, may I?
Yes, go ahead, please.
Ma'am, there is one language that is latex language. All the research scholars and those who are doing doctoration in this mathematics, they all are using this language for typing mathematics. So, mathematics, it is a latest language. It is available in OneNote as well as in MS Word also. In MS Forms,
Please spell the word. Which language?
latex, latex, LATEX.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. So, if
T
we
H
LATEX, ma'am.
X. All right. Okay. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, this is very easy. Actually, we can teach the students. So without finding any symbol, they can just by using the keyboard, and they can type the mathematics very easily. Okay. So 50% that I know, but I need help from the computer department also. So we can teach the students.
Very good. Very, very nice. This is the way we find solutions to our problems. So please tie up with the computer department.
Yes, ma'am. Sure, ma'am. Sure.
I hope and give a presentation one of these days how we can go about it. Okay, during
Yes,
one of the staff meeting. All right. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Indu, you have raised your hand, please.
Yes, ma'am. Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon.
Yes, ma'am. One more solution that I feel we can adopt, that is handwriting. In the keyboard, ma'am, there is an option where we can choose handwriting also, like Hindi, Punjabi. We can choose handwriting, where student can write with their finger, and whatever they will write, whether it is in Hindi or Punjabi, whatever language they have adopted, that will come on the typed on that mobile.
Okay.
So in this way, whether it is Hindi or Punjabi or any symbol, whatever we can, we want to write, we can write with our finger, like we are using our pen.
Okay, so on the mobile screen, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so we need to try it out in the next few days when the school reopens, so that
if I want to write k, so I will write k with my finger, like I am writing with my pen. So it will come. Yes, ma'am. So in this way, the student can use their symbols or Hindi or Punjabi, whatever they want to use. And even we can adopt, we can fix the speed also. If we have a better speed, we can use that. If we have a slowly, steady student are going to start, so they can pick up the slow speed.
Okay. So Indu, please, you need to help us and guide all of us with one of these days with your video on, and you taking action and showing it to us. Think of it. Please take another teacher with you and give a sort of a presentation.
Yes, ma'am. I can show now even from my another mobile.
Not now. We have the next people.
All right.
Next people in line. Okay. You please take another teacher and be a little formal and then do it. Okay. All right. Thank you very much. But I appreciate we all should be sharing. This is how we all grow as such. So thank you, Indu, and thank you, Shefalika. Thank you. We are over to Balpreet and Amrita now, please. The next
Excuse
session.
me, ma'am. So
yes, please.
Before that, we just want to thank you to all our colleagues who have given their input, and a special thank you to you, ma'am, for giving us this opportunity. Because of you, ma'am, we could go down the memory lane and revisit each and every moment starting from 23rd March to till today. So thank you so much, ma'am, for making this year 2020 a year of golden memories for all of us. Thank you so much, ma'am.
So this salute goes to your team for being so positive. God bless you all. That's the way we live our lives. Keep it up. Thank you. Manjinder, thank you, Kiran.